I'm Cole.
And I'm EJ.
Today we're going to talk about the big March Madness Tournament. Round 1 and round 2 this week and weekend. But we're going to pick you all the way to the Final Four.
I think we're geniuses. We're smarter than your grandparents. So this is the bracket to compete, to use, to make sure you give yourself an opportunity to win. Unless, of course, it sucks, then it's your fault for copying us.
But my picks is going to be the key picks.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're just going to we were going to have like him pick some, I pick some. We're just going to freeball it. We're going to go together, try to agree on something, just pick together, man. Please comment, like us, follow us. If you don't, we're going to follow you because we're stalkers. No, it's nothing but love. Alright, so I'm going to let Cole start it off for a little bit. I'm going to jump in here and then where I want to hop in.
So I'm going to go with the South region first. We're on Kansas and Western Kentucky. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick Kansas. Picking Kansas over Western Kentucky. So we got a 8 seed and a 9 seed, Villanova and UNC. A little both balanced, but I like the coach in this and UNC's history. Want to go UNC?
UNC.
Go Carolina.
Ain't been good since Jordan, obviously. Of course, those are jokes.
2 championships without.
Right, yeah, of course it's jokes. Of course it's jokes.
The 2000 decade. You got Akron and VCU.
Now I'm gonna tell you something about Akron, man. I take Akron over VCU. If you showed last year, they actually showed they had big time basketball capability. They actually done pretty decent in the tournament. Got it. I think they was MAC champions, right, last year? Did they win the MAC last year?
Don't give me the lion.
Somebody please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm a good 88.4% precisely sure that they won the MAC.
I'm going with VCU. That's what I would go with.
You go with VCU?
I would over Akron.
I gotta go with Akron
because it was just because VCU made all the upsets the other years, beat West Virginia. Well, I think they might not have went to the Final Four, but they went deep the year I'm talking about a few years back.
Okay.
But you guys heard me.
VCU. I want to push Akron, but I'm gonna go with VCU. Just remember, y'all, I said Akron. I just remember. Now this one I'm gonna take over because he's an Ohio State fan, so we're not gonna let this happen. Seriously, Michigan.
I gotta take yellow and blue. I like a few people from Michigan.
Yeah.
You know Jalen Rose in basketball. I like him.
Jalen Rose. All right. You seen my boy got his ring last year.
Juwan Howard.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, what's up with all those Howards coming from Michigan?
but I did like Chris.
You got old Desmond. You got old Juwan. Hey, you know what? EJ Howard was supposed to, yeah. But I think we're pretty unanimous. We're gonna go ahead and go with Michigan on this.
Yeah, Michigan.
UCLA over Minnesota. Now we was fighting over this one.
I was fighting over it, but you want to, IE, equal MC, want to go with him. Go
this what I'm gonna do. I put it this way. I felt like Akron was gonna win, so we go ahead and give me the one on this one then.
I'll let you go. All
right, like I said, remember he said Minnesota just because like Eric Decker. All right, so
we cloud here.
Yeah, all right, so we got Florida. Florida started off playing strong, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah,
and kind of went slouched the last few games, but I like Billy Donahoe, and I picked Florida in this one. Ain't no Florida. I can't see that 14 seed.
San Diego State versus Oklahoma.
I'll pick San Diego State. Go look into it.
See, I'm tossed up on this one. You know what I'm saying? Like they mirror each other.
They always got us. San Diego State always got a star player somewhere in them.
So you gonna go? You said you go to San Diego?
Yeah.
All right.
I go to San Diego.
Georgetown.
Oh yeah. Georgetown. Oh yes.
All right. So we're gonna go with Georgetown.
I would pick Georgetown. I like Georgetown.
All right. Let's go to the other side of the bracket.
In the Midwest region. Definitely going with my team, Rick Pitino, Louisville Cardinals. Got to go with them. Ain't no 16 beating them, even though he said earlier today that a 16 seed one day will beat them.
I think it's just today.
It's not going with Louisville.
Oh, you look, I clicked the wrong one. All right, we got Colorado State versus Missouri.
I'll let you go with that one, EJ.
Actually, Missouri played some decent ball. They ain't not the whole season, but towards the end of the season, man.
In the tournament, they did okay.
I'm talking about this year.
I'm talking about conference
okay.
tournament.
You're right. So I'm gonna have to go with them. They're kind of hot right now. Sorry, Colorado State, man. Hey, look, we only Broncos fans. We ain't homers. All right. We got Oregon, Oklahoma State. Two great football colleges. But how do we feel about them in basketball? Oregon plays some ball. Ugly uniforms, but Oregon. I don't know.
They did all right against that because that Woods kid put him up. I know they got to be talking about their center somewhere in their center. It has to.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah, good loser. But you look at the record, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's my thing.
That point guard,
you know what?
Even though I know this is IE's team, who I'm about to talk about, UCLA, and you know I'm talking about, you watch our videos all the time. Oregon's point guard showed out in that conference championship game against UCLA.
Point guard, good point guard. We're just going to go with them because I'm on the fence. I don't really want to build this fence too long.
And that big man, I like their big man playing.
How about these boys here?
I'm going with St. Louis.
St. Louis?
The way they was this year, St. Louis.
Mexico can hoop.
St. Louis.
There's got to be upset somewhere. I'll take St. Louis. All right, let's go on. We got St. Mary's versus Memphis. St. Mary's, man, can hoop, man. I'm being serious, like, right now.
You can take them, but the reason why I picked St. Louis in the last one is because you'll see tournament. I ain't gonna keep on pushing that. You'll see in the tournament.
Okay, we gotta make a quick pick on this.
I would go Memphis, but you want St. Mary's, you put St. Mary's.
I think that's our upset. Now I'm gonna let you pick this one. You know I'm gonna pick no matter what.
Michigan State. It's a 14 seed. Michigan State. You know how I feel about Izzo. I like Izzo.
He's the man.
Creighton and Cincinnati. I'm being honest. I don't know. I haven't heard of nothing.
Where you from, Cole?
I'm from Ohio. But
there it is. And that's all we gonna go off of, y'all. We holding it up. We holding it up, y'all.
Duke against Albany. That's no brainer.
Okay. Duke. So we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna go ahead and fly through the rest of our picks real quick. You're gonna see us fast forward when it's all said and done. Kazam. You're gonna see us at the last two picks. And this is where it gets rough. Michigan State versus Louisville. Michigan. Can it be? Is there a chance that it could be the mitten on the mitten? I don't think
I'm going with, and I don't want to even do this. Louisville is my team.
You think Michigan State?
But Michigan State, I have to pick over Louisville. The reason why Michigan State was I think it was a 3 or 2 seed the year when Louisville was a number 1 seed and all the Big East teams was number 1. I'm going Michigan State. I can't doubt it, so he's going to my Final Four every year.
So is it possible that we honestly see a mitten on mitten? Because I think Michigan can be like, I think this is we're right here, Coach. Kansas. It's either Kansas or Michigan right here. That's how I feel.
I think it's Kansas. If you ask me, Final Four. But if Michigan beats them, I can see that happening. And that's a tough one for me. Okay, so now we're at the East bracket. We're at the East region. Got Indiana over JMU. I'm going with the number 1 seed, Indiana. NC State and Temple. Let's go with Temple. Then UNLV in California. I like UNLV over this one. The Michigan and Syracuse and Montana, Syracuse, Jim Boeheim. Butler over Bucknell. And here comes an upset that you might be able to see, but I just can't go with it. But don't be surprised if Davidson beats them. Go with Marquette, though. Got to go with the safer one. Illinois.
Well, be safe when you cannot be sorry.
Illinois and Colorado.
I think it's a landslide. Landslide. We're gonna go. Hey,
Illinois. And Pacific and Miami, no brainer. We're gonna go with
Pacific.
So we go look at the West.
We're gonna come to this one. I want this one to be the last one I look at.
Okay.
We're gonna come to that one last, man, because that's, to me, I got something to say about that team that I really, you won't hear out my mouth too often. So make sure.
Gonzaga, and against the 16th seed Southern U, Gonzaga, Pittsburgh, and Wichita State. I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh. They play in the tougher conference.
That's fair.
Wisconsin, Ole Miss. I'm going with Wisconsin. They playing good ball. Got to the conference championship in their conference. Kansas State and LaSalle. I don't know too much about LaSalle. Kansas State.
Belmont.
And Arizona. I don't know too much about Belmont.
Let's go with Belmont here.
No. Arizona. And New Mexico and Harvard.
Well, they're smarter, so they gotta be better basketball players.
Let's go with New Mexico. Notre Dame.
But what about Lynn? Ryan Fitzpatrick. Don't they read anything?
I mean, hey.
Oh, Notre Dame's got to win because of jerseys. Did you see them lime green jerseys?
No, I didn't.
Oh, they
we bet home just for that Iowa State.
Seriously, you really think Iowa State? Here we go. Listen.
What's wrong with this?
Listen. Ohio State's considered number 2 seed, but the way them boys played, if you can get that, if they can get them to play with the toughness and tenacity that they can get from their bigs,
man,
they can win it. They can win it all.
They got some scrappy defense.
But they're inconsistent. So evidently, I'm gonna give them this round, but we're gonna see where that goes throughout the rest of this bracket because Ohio State is definitely, they can be out second round, or they can be in the dog pound. It's really that serious.
Be in that Final Four, but it just all determines who we get.
All right, guys. So there again, we're gonna kind of zip through the picks. You won't get to see that part. You'll kind of get to see the finished product, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back and let you see our Final Four. Then we're gonna finish predicting it. So we're gonna kind of shoot through this real quick. And that all comes down to tenacity, really.
Even though I like that little long-haired boy, that I just think he's gonna get upset.
All right. Like I said, I put Indiana there, but we look.
Is Indiana good? I haven't watched one single game of Indiana.
Yeah.
Okay, put Indiana there.
Smack Michigan.
Don't tell me about to have a Final Four
With 3 Big Ten teams. 4. We got to throw Gonzaga in here just to make it look like we Big Ten.
Forget it. Who cares?
I think Ohio State loses to Gonzaga.
You think so? Put Gonzaga.
Because it's consistency. Ohio State. I think Ohio State's a better team, but they've proven that they're inconsistent
Every year.
All right, guys. Here we are again. Wazza Bam, or whatever you want to say. We got Michigan State versus Gonzaga, and then Indiana versus Michigan. Good thing we can edit that out.
So, Indiana and Michigan, it's hard to beat a team 3 times. Put Michigan in there.
Michigan going all wide?
I don't want to, but yeah.
All right.
You know who I'm rolling with. I'm rolling with Izzo.
Izzo? Wow. Is this possible?
I know you gotta be loving this, EJ.
No, I don't. I hate this.
I named the school the winner.
This is like smacking my mom or watching my dad get in a car accident. This is a bad feeling. This is a win. See, because I love Michigan State when it comes down to basketball, but I naturally love my Michigan team. Love them both.
I got you.
Yeah, so, I mean,
Michigan
you got 4 professional players. You got 4 professional caliber players against one of the greatest college coaches.
Yeah, and all the players he put in. I mean, the list can go on and on.
You got a potential 4 players playing in the NBA off this team next year. No later than next year. I take Michigan over. If this happens, I take Michigan
over.
The
ones to lose. It's the fundamentally sound college team.
I understand that, but I take Michigan over Michigan State. Okay. But it's hard to go against Izzo.
I'm going Izzo.
He's going Izzo. We ain't got a coin, y'all. We're gonna flip a battery pack.
I got a coin.
You got a coin?
Oh, got a coin. We got a quarter.
All right. He's a scam artist, so I'm gonna flip it. He tails or heads? Yeah, I said
heads.
Well, Izzo it is.
Izzo's crowned another championship. This is just my picks. This is just EJ's picks. We had to do it for the March Madness, but we'll find out some of these predictions and outcomes. Watch this weekend.
And thanks again, ESPN, for this bracket maker, guys. Remember, how many times you said they could submit?
They can submit up to 10 times.
All right. So make sure you guys put in your brackets. This is our bracket of integrity. So, with that being said,
I'm Cole.
And I'm EJ.
See you next week.